The Lok Sabha Speaker Meira Kumar will very soon be moving a resolution to condemn Pakistan meddling in Indian affairs. Of course, this after the floor of the Lok Sabha saw furor chaos early in the morning today, where the opposition galvanized to calm the government, saying that India should snap all diplomatic ties where Pakistan is concerned. The latest bit of breaking news that we are getting in is that the Lok Sabha Speaker Meira Kumar will shortly move a resolution condemning Pakistan's meddling ways where India is concerned. Our deputy political editor Kartik Sharma is on the phone line with us, also associate editor Atish Srivastava getting us the very latest from the parliament. Kartik, clearly the government under pressure. Right from the morning, we'd seen the entire opposition galvanized together, asking that India snap all diplomatic ties. Now the government passing a resolution. How will this resolution be put forth, Kartik, in Parliament?
You see, this resolution will be moved by Speaker Meira Kumar because this resolution will reflect the sense of the House. It has to be bipartisan in nature, PC, because it cannot be owned by a political party or any political person. And we have been told the resolution would to this effect read that Jammu Kashmir is an integral part of India. We condemn what has happened there, and Pakistan has no right to interfere in the internal matter. So it's going to make very, very clear that our parliament, our legislative institutions have taken notice of what has happened there. We condemn it, and every political forum is united in this. But then I would say at a very diplomatic level, it was unexpected, very embarrassing for the government, because in past 6 or 7 months, the tough part has been that the government has not been able to stabilize its relationship with Pakistan. You've got incidents in LOC, then you had a shootout in Kashmir, and then you had the Pakistan Prime Minister coming. We extended the courtesy, and then again in National Assembly, Afzal Guru got criticized in Pakistan. So I would say that the big picture here is that the stability which we saw in our relationship with Pakistan is slowly being eroded from the bottom as their country draws close to their national elections. So that's a big worry for us.
All right, Kartik, stay on with us. Let's quickly get a word from Atish Srivastava. Atish, early in the morning, we'd seen a concerted effort where the BJP was concerned, taking on the government in this issue. They had clearly sensed political opportunity, and the government understanding that, and now a resolution would be passed in the floor of the parliament.
Well, that was the first demand of BJP, that there should be a unanimous resolution which should be passed in the sense of the House, that we condemn what happened in Pakistan. That would be a step one towards giving a hard signal to Pakistan that if there is something important happening in India, Pakistan.
And I'm very deeply disappointed at the immaturity and the complete unacceptability of what Pakistan has done. It is not what national assemblies are engaged with, even not a citizen of Pakistan, and to pass the kind of resolution only goes to show that there perhaps hasn't got any more important job to do in that assembly. Thank you.
So would you like to react on what BJP is saying? They're saying that we should bring a resolution condemning the resolution.
No, I've said what I had to say. I have said, जो कहना था मैं कह चुका. हमको उसी तरह बर्ताव करने की कोई आवश्यकता नहीं जैसे पाकिस्तान करता. मुझे तो एक किस्म से बिल्कुल बचकाना बात लगती है. नेशनल असेंबलीज ऐसा काम नहीं करती. उनके अंदरूनी हालात ऐसे हैं और उस पर उनको और कोई काम ही नहीं उस नेशनल असेंबली को. बहुत खेद की बात है. थैंक यू.
Well, BJP leader and former Foreign Affairs Minister Jaswant Singh speaking in a slightly different line than the BJP. They're saying that India should not pass any resolution or stoop down to the level of Pakistan. But the latest bit of news that we are breaking here on headlines today, Lok Sabha Speaker Meira Kumar will soon on the floor of the parliament be moving a resolution on Pakistan's meddling in India's internal affairs. Move is against the Pak National Assembly's resolution condemning Afzal Guru's hanging and demanding that his body be returned to his family. Sources, in fact, are telling us that the government has drafted the resolution condemning the Pak's assembly move. Let's cut across right now to our deputy political editor Kartik Sharma on the phone line with us. Kartik, we understand the government being cornered, looking at passing a resolution on the floor of the House. But we just heard just one thing there, and he couldn't be very far away from the truth when he says, why is India stooping to the same level as Pakistan?
You see, that's a point of view of Jaswant Singh, but that's not the point of view or overall view of the parliamentarians there. That's view of a member. But then the larger view is, or the sense of the House is, which Atish was saying to us, that the members were very agitated. BJP was very agitated. And we have to see it in larger context, PC, that the sort of turmoil which our relationship with Pakistan has witnessed in past 1 year, the army's approach towards India has become much more muscular. Their policy is now much more fractured. Then you have a new political entrant, Musharraf.
But Karthik, constructive moves, well, all right, we're going to come back to you. We're going to come back to you, Karthik. Let's cut across at this point of time. Back to the Lok Sabha.
Not allow its territory to be used for terrorism against India, and only fulfillment of this commitment can be the basis for peaceful relations with Pakistan. The House rejects interference in the internal affairs of India and calls upon the National Assembly of Pakistan to desist from such acts of support for extremist and terrorist elements. The House reiterates that the entire state of Jammu and Kashmir, including the territory under illegal occupation of Pakistan, is and shall always be an integral part of India. Any attempt from any quarter to interfere in the internal affairs of India will be met resolutely and with complete unity of our nation. CTR Balu.
Madam Speaker.
Yes.
The excruciatingly painful story has been discussed. On 7th March, the House has discussed elaborately. All the political parties have participated, in which they have condemned the atrocities and the human rights violation committed by the Sri Lankan administration. Yesterday we have discussed, with your kind permission, we have discussed about the atrocities committed by the Sri Lankan Navy on the fishermen of Tamils. And the government has come forward to say, to commit itself, that all the fishermen, those who have been arrested, will be released shortly. Today, Rameswaram fishermen have holistically decided to go on strike. More than 53 fishermen have not yet been released. On that account, they are going on strike. On the issue of human rights violation, the students of Tamil Nadu, they came out of the colleges. Lakhs and lakhs of students, they are resorting to various agitation, including fast and to death. Madam Speaker, I think nowadays the voice of Tamils are not heard or considered properly by Government of India. Neither the voices of Sri Lankan Tamils, nor the voices of Indian Tamils, or the voices of diaspora world over. I feel sorry, madam. Government is adopting a stoic silence on this very human rights violation issue. Madam, I am reminded of a couple.
Let's cut across at this point of time. My colleague Atish Srivastav joining us on Lok Sabha Speaker Meira Kumar moving a resolution in Pakistan's meddling with India's internal affairs. The counter resolution passed in Lok Sabha right now. Atish, a strongly worded statement been given by Meira Kumar.
Well, it was a unanimous resolution which now has been passed in Lok Sabha, and it was a strongly worded resolution. It clearly said that Jammu Kashmir is an integral part of India and including POK, and no one has the right to talk about internal affairs of India. And Pakistan should restrain themselves from speaking on any issue which concerns to India. So these are the strong words which have been conveyed now to Pakistan in reply to the Assembly passing a resolution against Afzal's hanging and returning the body to Afzal's family. So this is something which now India has conveyed that they have not taken it lying down. They are very serious about it. That Pakistan should not
Aatish, will this quieten the attack that BJP has mounted where the government is concerned on this issue, or are they still going to press that all diplomatic relationships should be severed with Pakistan?
Well, they will continue with the demand of taking a severe action, whether to calling off diplomatic ties or revisiting the ties. But yes, as far as the parliament is concerned, it seems now the issue will not be raised because this has been conveyed by the government that they have taken seriously. It's a befitting reply which government has given to the Pakistan Assembly.
All right, Aatish Srivastava, thank you for joining us. The latest bit of breaking news that we're getting in, the Indian Parliament passing a counter resolution. Lok Sabha Speaker Meira Kumar has moved a resolution on Pakistan meddling in India's affairs. Well, the move is against the Pakistan National Assembly's resolution which condemned Afzal Guru's hanging and demanded that his body be returned to his family. The government drafted the resolution after coming under severe attack by the opposition, which galvanized today on the floor of the parliament, refusing the House to function, demanding that India sever all diplomatic ties with Pakistan. Just a short while back, Meira Kumar, the Speaker of the House, came and read out the resolution, giving a larger sense of the House. Neerja Chaudhary on the phone line with us, a senior journalist. Ma'am, thank you for talking to Headlines today. If you did hear what Meira Kumar said, it was a strongly worded resolution there, but clearly coming under attack from a galvanized opposition.
What Meira Kumar has said reflects not only the view of the opposition, but the sentiment that's prevalent today in the country. Even as we want improved relations with Pakistan and would like to make repeated efforts in that direction, and this government has been making progress. It cannot be, the way the resolution was passed on Afzal Guru's hanging. He was a convicted person, and the law took its own course. And for Pakistan to pass a resolution like that is quite objectionable. So what Meira Kumar has said as the Speaker of the Lok Sabha reflects the majority dominant opinion in the country today.
Ms. Kumar, at this point of time, not just the opposition, there is a sense across the country that India should really review the diplomatic relationship it has with Pakistan at this juncture.
I think that would be overreacting because, look, we are neighbors. I think while we have to give very tough messages on their attempts to fuel terrorism inside India, their attempts to interfere in what is our affair, I think it would be overreacting to say we're going to snap diplomatic ties because we are neighbors and we've got to live side by side and we've got to find ways to engage them and through a dialogue process and find a way out to live finally in peace and harmony.
Do you see this as one of the first steps to send out a strong message where Pakistan is concerned?
Yes, this is a strong message coming as it does from the Lok Sabha Speaker and a resolution behind it. It is a strong message.
All right, Neerja Chaudhary, senior journalist, thank you for joining us on this story. India passing a counter resolution. Our deputy political editor on the phone line with us. Karthike, with what of course went on in the House today and Meira Kumar coming out and giving a sense of the House, clearly a strongly worded statement somewhere down the line establishing that there is will where this government is concerned to send out a strong message to Pakistan. Karthike, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Preeti.
Karthike, with this strong message being sent out as a resolution, a sense of the House, there seems to be a certain amount of will finally where government is concerned to crack the whip on Pakistan.
I would say as of now, Preeti, only two things have happened. One, that they have been, they will ensure that the House functions properly because the budget needs to be passed. Budget has not been passed by the government. One. Secondly, what they have done by the sense of the House resolution moved by the Speaker is that they have ensured that the members who were agitated over this issue are taken care of. Now, I would say that for this to express itself in diplomatic terrain through Salman Khurshid's ministry, will take some time because the government will not go in for any knee-jerk reaction on this issue, because the more they engage on the question of Afzal Guru,
All right,
the more international attention they'll invite. So,
all right, Karthike, hold on to that thought there. We will keep coming back to you. On the phone line with us is constitutional expert Subhash Kashyap. Subhash Kashyap, a counter resolution being passed by India there, what weight does it hold?
Well, it is an expression of the well-known strength of India by conveying the sense of the House and by the Speaker expressing it. The message sought to be sent is that the country is united on the issue that Jammu and Kashmir, the whole of it is, according to India, integral part of India, and that Pakistan has no right to interfere in the internal affairs of India. And in this case, actually they are interfering in something which is not even the Kashmir issue as such, but they are interfering in a matter with which the law courts in India are concerned, and which is certainly not for any foreign country to talk about. What the court does and who is hanged and all that is entirely between the citizens of India and the organs of state in India, above all the judiciary.
You know, Mr. Kashyap, taking on from what you've said and also keeping the constitutional parameters in mind, do you reckon this was the best way India could have tackled the situation?
Well, it is difficult to say whether this is the best way, but ultimately it is for the government to decide what is the best way. The government is in a better position to have all the nuances and all the information, and it is for the government to really take a decision on the basis of
right, Mr. Kashyap, to ask how much Pakistan has meddled in Indian affairs, keeping that in mind, how much do you think India can react on it?
It is a serious matter. What Pakistan has done cannot be acceptable, and the government of India has to take a stand on it. But the point is, what can be done, what should be done, what is doable is for the government to decide on the basis of diplomatic, political and other inputs.
Mr. Kashyap, with what Pakistan has done, are there grounds enough to sever diplomatic relations with the country?
I don't think that would be rash, but that a clear message should go that it is not acceptable. But severing diplomatic relations with Pakistan, with Italy, it is easily said than done. And in any case, it is for the government to decide, and on the basis of all the inputs that they have.
All right, Mr. Subhash Kashyap, constitutional expert. Thank you there for joining us. India passing a counter resolution today on the floor of the House early in the morning. We had seen the entire opposition galvanized together, asking the government to come down on Pakistan, sever all diplomatic relations there. But what we do know right now is, of course, just a short while back, Meira Kumar, the Speaker of the House, came and read a resolution giving out the sense of the House.